Your Majesties, Your Royal Highnesses, Your Excellencies, Osilo, Ingwenyama, Indlovukazi, nenduna zonke zala ekhaya eMzantsi Afrika. Ngiyasithoba phambi kwenu on this 9th day of October 2025. I am pleading to all of you to comprehend this reality of lawlessness in our country, performed at the highest levels of government office. Yesterday, I have heard a judge in the Free State High Court telling me that she does not know what is the state. I tried to reason with the judge to say, please take your library to the applicable terms of Section 7.2 of the Constitution and comprehend that the state must respect, protect, promote, and fulfill the rights in the Bill of Rights. The judge could not understand that. In the High Court, in the Free State Division, the judge says she does not know the state. Even the state attorney comes on record, says, I don't know the state. And I ask her, don't you work for the state attorney? She says, I work for the state attorney and she's doing things in the best interest of the state, but then comes back again saying that she does not know the state. The state is that which takes everybody to jail. And the intended person to be taken to jail in there was the chief registrar for undermining and stifling or seeking to undermine or stifle a grievance procedure that would have the African National Congress and its top 7 removed by a full bench today in the Free State High Court. The Free State High Court that must be faithful to all of you as the Republic of South Africa. The Free State High Court that must uphold and protect the Constitution and all the human rights entrenched in it. The Free State High Court that must, without fear or favor, be independent and apply law to all persons alike, impartially so. Instead of being impartial, a judge comes and tells me, I know you. You know the Constitution, but whatever that you want now, I'm not going to do it. I'm saying, Judge, you are not going to follow Section 137 of the Constitution, obligating that all constitutional obligations must be performed diligently and without delay. And she says no, because the fundamental prayer in those particular notice of motion was asked seeking for the matter to be heard in terms of Rule 612 of the Uniform Rules of Court. The second prayer was asked as the applicants asking for the court to declare that the applicants or anyone or everyone has a right to have any dispute that can be resolved by the application of law decided in a fair public hearing before a court or, where appropriate, another independent or impartial tribunal or forum as obligated in terms of Section 34. Because that has been the fundamental issue that has been denied to myself and all of you. Access to court. Access to court is when you come to court to solve a problem by not being personal, by just simply applying the law. You say, no, this is the relief sought. The relief sought is a fundamental human right. That is why ngicela nina makhosi namakhosikazi sizoyenza i-citizens arrest and do this thing not for only us but for our children and their children's children that must live and enjoy freedom as obligated in terms of Section 9.2 of the Constitution. I am flattered by many judges, save for Judge Van Zyl and Judge Reinders that have acted in accordance with the Constitution and the law and resolved a dispute by applying law. I understand the issues relative to Judge Reinders and the order seeking the ANC top 7 and His Royal Majesty King Letitsa Moloi and all members of PACTA to come to an agreement in filing the papers. I understand the obligation is imposed in terms of section 1655 of the Constitution, obligating that an order or decision issued by a court binds any person to whom or organ of state to which it applies. So when a court order compels you, the African National Congress and its top 7, to comply with it and file your answering papers, you failed to do so, because correctly so, in court record, you are being removed from office as a result of your inability to perform the functions of office. And understand this particular reality for you to comprehend that failure for you to have responded in terms of the normal court procedure where there is a founding affidavit, there is a replying affidavit, and then there is a answering affidavit, or a founding affidavit, answering affidavit, and then replying affidavit, and all the other forms and services provided for in the Uniform Rules of Court that needs to follow for the matter to be ripe for hearing. We have acted in terms of Rule 38 of the Uniform Rules of Court to procure the attendance of the ANC top 7 and subpoenaed them through the office of the registrar. And now that particular process of these particular people being in court is being undermined and stifled, and the defense force is obstructed or interfered with in the execution of its duties in accordance with the Constitution. And I am being subjected or induced or attempted to be induced to neglect, including all of you members of the South African National Defence Force, who must comply with the applicable terms at Section 9(2) of the Constitution, obligating that equality includes the full and equal enjoyment of all rights and freedoms. We cannot promote law or conduct in terms of the national prayer saying that let us live and strive for freedom. The word strive is the opposite of enjoyment. And it is law or conduct that is inconsistent with the Constitution. And the Constitution is the supreme law. Read Section 2. Section 2, as a member of the Defense Force, is your manual. The Constitution is your manual. You must know it by heart with integrity. It is the supreme law of the Republic. Any law or conduct that is inconsistent with the Constitution is invalid, and the obligations imposed by the Constitution must be fulfilled. The obligations imposed by Section 9 of the Constitution must be fulfilled. It's not a negotiation. And I must discipline all of you, because in terms of my reality right now, it seems like none of you are disciplined to understand that the obligations imposed by the Constitution must be fulfilled. This reality is a reality of all of us. For I have pledged to serve and defend the country and its people in accordance with the Constitution and the law, and with honor, dignity, courage, and integrity. That is my pledge. It is my oath of office that I breathe and live and fulfill every day for all of you in service. This reality, let it be true to all of you. All of you need to understand that Matamela Cyril Ramaphosa is no longer the lawful president of this particular republic, and is being kept in office through an illusion that is being promoted by judicial officers through their misconduct, serious violation of the Constitution, or gross violation of the Constitution, and every other derogative effect to the Constitution and its supremacy. I thank you all, For God has indeed blessed Africa. Papa Oteng.